Good morning. I'm in Chancery Lane. It's quite early, but it's still very quiet in London. It's the day before the King's coronation, and this video has nothing to do with that whatsoever. So let's crack on. The site of Old Sergeant's Inn, 1415 to 1910. Oh, well, weren't that nice of people in 1910 to tear down a 600-year-old building, 500-year-old building. Maths was never my strong point. Little side street here. Andrew's Cross, City of Westminster. Stop. Please do not leave any rubbish bags here. Nice to know someone's taking notice of that sign. Well, that was Andrew's Cross. Nice spiral staircase there. So up here, as you can see by the sign, this takes you to Clifford's Inn. And I remember one of my first videos that I made, I had to walk round Clifford's Inn, and I walked up to where you can, well, up the end of this walkway, and I looked up this way towards here, and I said that was a video for another day. I'm sure I did. It's Chancery Lane. That will be the subject for another video one day. So I won't be going up there. This is that other day. I finally got to do it. The Law Society. Right, so up there, that's Carey Street. That takes you up to the back of the Royal Courts of Justice, and beyond that, well, round to the right, round the back of there, Lincoln's Inn Fields, which is, shall I say it, a video for another day. Silver Jubilee Walkway Trust. This plaque commemorates the inauguration of the final section of the Silver Jubilee Walkway around central London, from the Tower of London to Leicester Square, by His Royal Highness the Duke of Gloucester, patron of the Trust, on Friday the 14th of July 1978. And there's a map there. This is Bream's Buildings. Yeah, not much to see up there. Shall we have a walk up Chichester Rents? Star Yard, Bishop's Court. Right, let's see where this takes us. Hold up, what is this green structure? Is that an old Carsey or something? What is that? I think that might be an old Carsey. Don't know, let's stick the camera up there. I won't be able to see what's in there until I edit this video. Bishop's Court. Right, this is going to take us back down to Chancery Lane. That's where I was a minute ago. Yeah, Bream's Buildings, Chancery Lane. Another little alleyway there I can't get to. Well, I probably can get to it. Got to get round this. Hold up. Right, no indication as to what this little alleyway is called. Let's see where it goes. The Honourable Society of Lincoln's Inn. Rolls Passage. Oh right, and that's Rolls Buildings up there, I assume. Oh no, this is Bream's Buildings. Back out onto Bream's Buildings that took us. Another nameless street or passage. Oh look, who's that? Yeah, Cursiter Street this is. This is going off the walk really. Tooks Court. God, you could go on forever, couldn't you? Tooks Court. Barry Took. Who remembers him? No one below the age of 40, I reckon. Right, back out onto Chancery Lane, and we've got a plaque. Right above a kitchen. John Thurlow, Secretary of State, 1652. Bencher of Lincoln's Inn, 1654. Lived in Old Square at various times until his death. Born 1616, died 1668. There you have it. So these buildings here, this is the back of Lincoln's Inn. But when one is confronted by a street called Quality Court, one must go down that street. Quality Court. There's a little plaque up the end here. I don't know whether it's saying you're not allowed to be here or something like that. Let's have a look. The Patent Office, filing and search facilities are now located at Harmsworth House, 13 to 15 Bouverie Street. Yeah. Boring. Boring plaque. So Quality Court weren't much cop, was it, eh? Weren't too quality, was it? It exists. Oh, that is one big boot scraper. Jesus Christ. Never seen a boot scraper so big. Who's that for? King Kong? Southampton Buildings, and that is the London Silver Vaults. That building there. Don't know whether they still keep silver in it, but that's what it was, and that's what it's called now. Or still. So at some point during this walk we've crossed over from the Borough of Westminster into Camden. as you will have seen by the signs. Stone buildings. Highways Act 1959. This is a private road. Not to stick the camera through the railings, can't I? Ten stone buildings, the Army Reserve Centre. It is eerily quiet today. This is the calm before the storm. So we've come all the way to the top of Chancery Lane and now we are in High Holborn. Done that quicker than I expected actually. Oh, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to have a little look up Warwick Court. Why not? Well, that's that. I'll see you in another video. So I did come back to show you that building there. That's Prince Henry's room. That's one of the few buildings to survive the Great Fire of London. I think it was built way before 1610, but it was rebuilt in 1610. And it survived the Great Fire. And I know when I showed you at the start, or I panned across at the start and I didn't say anything about it, I know probably people would want to know about it or would ask about it, so that's what that is there. You used to be able to go up there, but I don't think you can anymore. You used to be able to go up there by appointment to the first floor. There you go.